I'm tired of feeling lost, being seen as this horrible, depressive, tragic state. I can't think of a single breakthrough that I've had in my life, any big moment that I've had where I've done some amazing stuff that I'm proud of, where it hasn't come right after a moment where I felt lost in some way, confused in some way. I just that's really it. It's one of those things where you have to go through the bad to get the good. Obviously, it's cliche. It's hugely cliche, but that has been my experience. That feeling of feeling lost. These days, it kind of in a way it excites me because I'm like, what amazing solution am I going to come up with out of this now? Because I expect to come out of it. Because what's true for me and for you is that every single negative situation, every single difficult situation that we've been in, we've made it through. Like, we're still here now. And so it gets to a certain point where you realize that pattern and you just get to a point where it's like, okay, I know how this goes. I know how this part of the story goes. Just like when you watch a movie, there's always that one part where all hope seems lost and then the magical key is found at the end and everything lives happily ever after. It's always that moment. It's like watching a movie where you're like, okay, I've seen what happens here, so I know what comes next. And when you notice that pattern, you get to that point where you can A, be excited for it, and B, not be too worried about it. You can kind of embrace the fact that you feel lost. It's just a new, interesting sensory experience. It's like going on a roller coaster or going to a haunted house. Not that I've ever seen a haunted house actually in real life. I don't know if they exist. But it's like going through one of those experiences where you go there specifically to feel something. Or even a movie. Let's just say a movie. It's where you go into it just to feel that emotion. To feel the range of emotions that you can feel, because feeling emotion is what encapsulates an experience. When you think back to a memory that you have, a nice memory, a sad memory, a scary memory, it's about the emotions. It's not about the actual scenes. It's not about actually what happened or the people that were there. It's about how that whole experience, the people, the area, the vibes, everything that made you feel. It's about what that experience meant to you emotionally, not about the actual facts of what was there. That's why when we think back to a movie that we saw when we were a child and we loved the jokes or we loved the voice acting or something, we go back and watch it as an adult and we realise the whole thing's trash. The movie is trash. We loved it when we were a child because it made us feel good as a child, but now we can see it for what it is as adults. So it's one of those situations. So the point is, if you feel lost, you should get to a point where it's like, I'm kind of excited for how I get out of this. It's like when you watch a superhero movie, it's like, okay, I wonder how they're going to escape from this one. Because obviously, he must. there's another movie after this, so he must survive. It's one of those, because you know you're going to continue to live on after this. Because every other time you have. So at some point, you just have to start trusting yourself. And I think that's what this comes down to. If you trust yourself as much as you should trust yourself as an adult, you stop fearing the feeling of being lost. I really believe that. I think feeling lost, the power that feeling lost has over you is rooted in the uncertainty it brings. It's rooted in the idea that I don't know if I'm going to make it to the other side, but once you've seen the movie enough times, you realize that you can actually have some certainty. You can allow yourself to have some certainty. Why? Because you trust yourself enough to have that certainty. You trust yourself enough to say, look, this feels bad. This feels really bad. But every single time I felt this bad, or worse, I've managed to figure something out. So maybe this time I deserve to give myself the credit and say, look, you're probably going to figure this one out just like you figured every other one out. I don't think that's unreasonable to do. It's like if you had a friend and every single time you've ever been in a difficult situation, they've been there for you. At some point, you're going to start trusting that person a lot. You're going to trust that person, in some cases, with your life. Like, it can be that strong. It can feel that real. Like, when the proof is there, the proof is there. And it's easy to feel that with someone else. It's easy to observe that with someone else. But we need to start observing that within ourselves, because all of us, if we're alive now, it means we've been through every single difficult thing that we've ever experienced. We figured it out. So yeah, give yourself some credit.